Let me interrupt you still on that point, because when you say it'll be interesting what their argument is, the statement here I have from the Board of Trustees, it seems to go to the heart of the matter as to what it is they are arguing. And they are saying, I quote, the MEC has further taken to the media and stated that the reason given for the closure of the school is that the principal has not submitted himself for DNA testing in this tragic matter where a minor child is alleged to have been raped in the Matatiele community. The principal, according to the South African Police Service, is not a suspect in the case of rape and is not connected with such a matter in any way.
Oli and the viewers, that's a misrepresentation of facts. The principal is one of the suspects that should have been submitted long time ago. Remember, you have got the driver and also the caretaker that was part of the tree that should have been submitted, and therefore the two has been able to do so. What happened, Toli? When this one has to go to the DNA test, he quickly ran to his own lawyers as a means of running away from the call from the investigations that have been done. So that's a misrepresentation of fact that the SAP records does not cite him as one of the suspects that has to be undergoing the DNA test.
For we over collect abantwana. So ndicele omnye umalume esidrayive itaxi zomuntu oyi-1 into abanicela ayonthathela ntoni abantwana.
Good evening, Cwecwe. What we're asking in the letter, well, is that the police, and I listened to your previous guest, I couldn't agree with her anymore, that the police must expedite this investigation and they must lead to the arrest of a suspected perpetrator, and that person must be put on trial. We're sitting 5 months after this rape of this little girl, and the police don't appear to have made a breakthrough. But we also point out in this particular letter that there appears to be glaring gaps in the investigation. We point out in significant detail the timeline that has been provided, and the only inference that one can draw if looking at the timeline is that this rape did not take place at the school. So that's an avenue investigation we point out. We also point out and we address this public allegation that's being made that Mr. Pieterse has not cooperated with the police. There is evidence of the meetings that have taken place not only between Mr. Pieterse and senior police officials in
Now joined by the mother of a 7-year-old. She was 7 years old last year when she was doing grade 1, and this year she's doing grade 2. Ma'am, thank you so much for your time. How did you notice that there was something wrong with the child?
Since nge-14 ka-October ndibuye emsebenzini ndixelelwa ngutata womntana plus usisi, they were complaining in fact into yobana umntana ubuye late esikolweni. Xa buya late esikolweni buye late ngomalume because umntana wama nge-transport ukuya esikolweni. Okay, ndayekela kuye indaba yokubana umntana ebuye late esikolweni. Umntana wavuke ne-Tuesday wahamba waya esikolweni. Xa ebuye esikolweni ngolwesibini ubuya sihleli sise-dining room kwaxhelwe yakho ke endlini because we were preparing for i-party of 1-year-old child wethu. So ngeli xesha sihleli e-dining room abuye umntana buya ngexesha eli-right ke on the day unxibe ijacket yesikolo unxibe nejezi kuyatshisa ilanga kakhulu. Ndithi mna makehlisa iziphu le yejacket le ayinxibileyo. Ndithe ndisajonge loo nto wayehlisa ijacket ndabona ugrey oyimnxibile on the day because on Mondays unxiba i-tracksuit then ngolwesibini unxiba ugrey. Iziphu ingonyuswanga ebhlukwe. Ndambuza into yobana kutheni ingonyuswanga iziphu khangaphendule, but around 6 kuba sityele inyama yakho exheliweyo around 18 hours umntana athi ucela ukuya elu ahamba elu abuye within 10 minutes athi futhi uyabuyela ukuya elu abuye ke ngoku sengakwazi ukuhamba kakuhle. Xa engakwazi ukuhamba mna ke as umzali ndimnike as antidiarrheal and also i-painkillers, and then I said to her, should you feel anything like any pain ebusuku ngicela uzuzosinokhela. Erumini yakhe ke ulala nosisi oncedisayo the helper nonyana wethu, and then at the time ndamthatha ndamse bedroomini. But the next day now on Wednesday, that is on the 16th of October, that's when now utata wadibana naye e-dining room umntwana engakwazi ukuhamba, and he called me baby umntana akekho right. I asked my husband uba nayibo inoba kwenzeka ntoni ndimjonge umntana ndimthathe ndimse erumini yakhe ndithi mandicela goqe ebhedini yakhe so that I see into yobana kwenzeka ntoni. Xa ndisithi umntana ulimele ngasemva umntana uvulekile but still indaba yerape zange ifike kum into yobana umntwana udlwenguliwe until then ndibize notata because lela xesha lelo sharing I used itouch yefowuni ndamtshekha umntana naye utata was asking uba inoba kwenzeke ntoni emntaneni and then we decided into yobana umntana masimthathe simse kwi-GP. Xa sifika kwi-GP ugqirha waconfirm into yobana umntana ureyitshiwe wathi no, this is beyond my control, this is sexual assault.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Dr. Jones, Cwecwe TV. Please subscribe. Bye for now till we meet again next time. Subscribe, please. Don't forget to like and to comment. Thank you very much.
Dr. Jones, Cwecwe TV.
Goodbye till we meet again next time. Subscribe.